Hey Justin, man, how's it?
Hey man, it's good in you.
Not too bad, not too bad. Um, let's see. I just went live now. I want to just double check on LinkedIn and other platforms. Just give me a moment.
Okay, no problem. Nice
Sure,
to
sure.
virtually meet you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Is Khalid joining us?
Yeah, I think he is joining us.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Um, okay. I see. Just- I'm just trying to go to our channel just to double check if all is good. Okay, cool. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I see we're live. Yeah, so yeah, good afternoon, everyone. And please, if you are joining us, just greet us. Let us know which country you're streaming from. I see Simlindile is here. Hi, Simlindile. Um, okay, cool. I see Caleb is joining us as well. Hey, hi, Caleb. How's it?
Hey, how's it, Batumi? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Yourself?
Good. Good to see you again.
Sure. Cool, man. Yeah. No, I'm just we are live. I'm just greeting whoever that is joining us. Yeah, so just greeting Simlindile and yeah, see is online. And yeah, I'm just trying to check who else is joining us. There's someone I can see Obiajulu, yeah, it's been a long time, man. From Nigeria, great to see you, Obiajulu. I hope you saw that we have another live design challenge next Friday. I hope you're gonna join. I see more people are joining. Marcus and from South Africa. I see Sharon. Yeah, hi Sharon from Kenya. And James. Yeah, I see more people are joining us. Thank you guys for joining. Just greet us and let us know which country you're streaming from. Yeah, so today we have Absa, and yeah, so the guys actually asked me to set up this session yesterday. So it was a short notice, but I thought, hey, let's give it a try and see if people can come. Yeah, I also see Disepo Mashile. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Yeah, guys. Oh, I see someone who else, Praveen from South Africa. Uh, great guys. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we've got two design leads today, from Absa, and yeah, they're gonna tell us like why they're here. And yeah, before I do that, oh, I see. And Ndogozo has joined us from South Africa. Hi, Ndogozo. Yeah. So, guys, yeah, please, repost the event. Comment. Let us know how you're feeling, etc. And yeah, so we had an event yesterday, and yeah, it was a great turn up, and it's great to see more of you being back online. And yeah, so there are a few things. Yesterday, we were to announce our sponsor who's sponsoring us, for the design challenges that we have and other events that we have and Bureau. And yeah, so they will come next week, just to do, to open up, our competition. And yeah, so I wanted to share. Just give me a moment. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah. So just yeah, for those who don't know, we basically, we're planning to have a live design battle. We've done this. This is the fourth one, and we've done others, unofficially. And yeah, basically, I'll give you guys a problem live. You will have like one around an hour to design for that problem. And yeah, so I'm looking to get 10 designers, from 10 different countries. I'm happy to even to accommodate more. And yeah, so feel free, to enter, even if you've seen someone, from your country, and then we'll see, how many people have entered. We might change things a bit, and yeah, so the price is 5,000, and I'm just reflecting. Maybe I'll split it, between the first, winner, maybe give that person 4,000 and maybe 1,000, to be voted by the audience. Yeah, so I might change this. So don't be surprised. But yeah, guys, I've seen, a number of people already who have, put up their hand, and yeah, a lot of you, yeah, thank you so much. And I've seen, people from Ghana and Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, etc. Yeah, so the competition is still open, and yeah, so I see Busisiwe. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'm also recognizing Mbongeni. Mbongeni was here as well yesterday. And yeah, great to see you, Mbongeni. I hope that you invited, the other younglings, because Absa is going to talk about their, design hackathon. And, that includes both professionals and graduates. So I know that you are in that, graduate space. Hopefully you can, pull in a lot of your younglings. And yeah, cool. I see you, Marcus. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. That is our, like, design challenge. As I said, we're gonna have some crazy ideas where we're gonna give away, prizes for people to share. They're like awesome, home office space by designers, and also we want people to share their, the stuff that they've worked on and the stuff that they've launched, from their companies. Obviously, we don't want anything that is secretive, but only stuff that you've shared. So that you've designed and launched already. Yeah, and I think the other, like, the many other, activities that we'll be doing going forward, more than just these, like, design knowledge sharing sessions, and also more than just the design battles. Cool. So yeah, today we're here, and we're gonna talk about, the Absa 2023 Design Hackathon. And yeah, so I was like excited to see like a big number, 100,000, and I wish I could lead the conversation with that amount. Yeah, so um, Justin and Caleb, they are here, and they are both, design leads from Absa. And yeah, they want to talk about, this competition. And please, guys, feel free, to ask, to ask questions, as we go. And yeah, so I want to actually, give you guys now the platform before we talk about the competition, right? I'd love just to get to know, who is Justin and who's Caleb. Obviously, I interact with you guys, offline, but to be great if our audience can get to know you a bit. Just tell us a bit about yourselves, and also, like, tell us a bit about the role that you play at Absa.
Go for it first, Justin.
Okay, cool. I'm a design project lead at Absa. So I mostly deal with anything that's on absa.coza, the public facing website. And I also handle the Absa applications. So anything when you click into an application for a credit card or whatever that may be. Yeah, so I've been here for about 2 years. Previously,
Yeah,
my background was consulting, and I've been at Old Mutual, Standard Bank. So I've basically been born in the banking sector.
yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Cool. So you know how to move money around.
yeah, it's just been in the banking, fintech, and those sort
Yeah,
of things. Definitely.
cool. Thanks, Justin. Khalib?
That's a tough act to follow. Maybe I should have went first so that I don't look bad. Justin's already, yeah. Similar, but not as much experience in terms of the financial industry. Um,
Yeah.
I had Absa for about 3 years. Prior to that was in industry, agency, sorry.
Yeah.
Currently the team lead in the savings and investments and personal loan space at Absa. Also just wanted to say thanks to you, Putumi, for the opportunity. I know it was short notice. Thank you for having us on the platform.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. I mean, I think next year we definitely need to plan, for this so that we can get a bigger audience. But I mean, being able to do this like in less than 24 hours was also great. Yeah. I mean, thanks for reaching out, man. And yeah, because I know that you've been talking about this, and it's a good thing that you guys have actually extended the deadline. Yeah, so that's cool. I see Kenilwe Manganya has joined us. Hi, Kenilwe. Um, yeah, Kenilwe, I hope that you also gonna bring some young blood. I know since you are still young in the industry, um, you probably enter as a professional, but if it would be great if you can pull in your audience, the guys who are graduating this year. Yeah, so guys, I'm seeing a lot of your comments, and yeah, so please ask questions, and yeah, so as we flow into this conversation, right, this is an informal session, and we're very chilled. Yeah, so I know that Khalib, you said you've prepared a deck on your site, and yeah, you can basically share your screen, and then I'll just make it appear on my side.
Okay. Excuse me if it's glitchy. I don't know this platform, but
No, no,
okay.
no, 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 it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I see already. Ken was saying I want to enter, but I don't have a team. Yeah. So look, write your name in the comment section and say, hey, I'm willing to enter. I need, a team member, and then let's see. Maybe we can help you to hook you up with someone.
100%. So our LinkedIn channel, I'm actually going to see if I can paste the link to our Absa LinkedIn channel.
Nice,
Um,
nice, nice. Please do that. Yeah.
Post, yeah. So if you post there, you don't have a team. There's no stress. Just say I don't have a team. I'm looking for people, and hopefully people within the LinkedIn can sort of pair up with you. We have about 222 members on that channel. So hopefully, you can also get someone, and then maybe on this chat, someone would want to team with you. Camille.
Sure. Awesome. Yeah, so please just okay, cool. I see that you've dropped this. Let me actually, can you drop it via the event on LinkedIn, just so that people don't lose this? And let, if you can
So
just
those
comment.
the presentation.
No. I see there's a group link that Justin has shared.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah. So it will be visible on my site, but they want, so this is a private chat, so not everyone is seeing it. If you can just drop it via this event or on LinkedIn.
Contrary to popular belief, although we work in tech, I'm quite bad at certain things.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, basically we are streaming the event via the stream, and yeah, so I am pulling information in between the various platforms.
Oh,
Yeah, so but anyways, cool guys, I see your slides are up, and also Marcus, I see you're looking for a team member. Okay, cool. Let me, you know what, before we start, let me just take a moment. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if I can share this, but people won't be able to copy the link. And let's see.
so
Okay.
yeah,
Um, if
on
you
our
guys can
link.
just give, yeah, if you guys can just give me a moment, I wanna share. Okay, I'm just gonna comment. So if you go to this event, I've shared the post. Okay. Under the comment section, I've shared the link to the group that Justin has shared. So you can just go in there, and if you do see the link, please just hit a like so I can see. Yeah, I've shared it via the comment section under this live stream on LinkedIn, so you guys should be able to see it. Awesome. Cool, guys.
Okay.
Let me shut up and yeah, let you speak.
But yeah, no, I think it's good that we brought this up because organically people have been asking for team members on our LinkedIn page. So
Yeah,
if you guys are looking for team members, just go drop a comment. I'm sure you'll find somebody.
sure.
Awesome.
Cool. Caleb, do you want me to kick off or you're gonna kick off?
You can go for it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the hackathon basically is, I know a lot of people think it's about hacking something. It's not about hacking anything, it's a design hackathon. And we, as it says there, we split it up for grads and for professionals just to even out that playing field. So last year we hosted just the grad one. We just hosted a design hackathon, but we realized that if you have professionals and graduates in the same sort of space, it's going to be very difficult for you to stand out and win. Hence the split. The professional, I believe you must have at least 1 year experience or more and have been graduated from college or at least have 1 year's worth of experience in industry. And as a graduate, you can be in either honors or still within or have no work experience either in terms of design or digital design and still enter. And yeah, the real prize money I think is 30,000 rand for the winning team and 10,000 rand for the runner up. But don't worry, if you're third, you're also going to be getting prizes as well, such as gear from Absa. I know we have something like jackets and so forth for the third team, so you're still going to get some prizes over there. So the graduate one is also, I think with the graduate one, you enter the deadline if I'm right. I'll go over the deadline later, but I think we can go to the professional one.
Okay. Just before you move on, for some of us who are not good enough to make it, to the top three, how do you guys make us smile? Is there something that we can walk away
Yeah,
with?
definitely.
Sure.
So once you enter, we go through a shortlisting process and we will select the top 5 teams. And the top 5 teams will be notified, if I'm correct, around 30th August.
Okay.
So the deadline to submit has now been moved to 26th October, and
Yeah.
we'll notify the top 5 teams 30th October. And for simply participating and giving in your challenge, we will give you a participation certificate as well. So at least you get that takeaway. It'll be signed by our head of design, Alex, and you just get a little participation certificate. And then for the top 5 teams, that's when you get just not a participation certificate. It'll be like a tiered one for team 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the winning team.
Sure.
Yeah, so everyone sort of gets something to take away, and it's not all done in vain. You don't submit and
Yeah.
leave
Yeah.
away with nothing.
Sure. Nice. Nice, Justin.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So guys, yeah, if you do have questions, just pop them, and I see, yeah, more people are looking for partners,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I'm seeing a question here from Refilwe Mashile. The registration is still opened. I know that it said the 16th the last time, and the guys from Absa, they need to update that. But the extension is opened until the 26th for the professional, right? And then I'm seeing 30th here um, for 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 the
Yeah.
grads, right?
So the entries close on the 26th. Next week, the entries close on the 26th. And then if you made it, we'll let you know on the 30th.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for that correction. Cool, guys. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Are there rules around? Let me see. I'm seeing a question here. So, guys, we are flowing informally, and we answer questions as we go. Are there rules around the makeup of the team? Is that something that you wanna address now, Justin, or later?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So, in terms of the grad, you have to have between minimum of 2, maximum of 5 people within your team. And it is only open to South Africans at the moment. So that's sort of the stipulation as well. And you must have a valid South African ID as well to enter it. And then for the professional one, it's a minimum of two, maximum of three. So we cap the numbers a little bit lower for that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. So, guys, your slogan is what is it? Africanity, and yeah. So I would love to to see that change. At some point, and yeah. So I'd love to talk to you guys about that, right? Just to accommodate, the since you've got an African footprint. I know that there might be some reasons why you guys are focusing in South Africa, and I know that you guys have said somewhere that the event is going to be in person, right? And I think there's a huge appetite. That's why even our own live design challenge, we've opened it up to all African countries. Yeah,
We
and
wanted it to
yeah,
be a bit more personal because in the graduate one, you
yeah,
actually get 1 day of dedicated mentoring from our design directors. So
yeah,
if you enter as a graduate, your team will actually get that steer and direction. The graduate one is announced basically online, the winners, but you
yeah,
get that online sort of hands-on interaction. And then for the professional, it's also in person. You get to meet sort of our design directors that will also help coach part of the 10 teams and our senior design leadership. So we wanted to be quite hands-on, and that is why we're taking this approach. It's very
okay,
at the moment it's very hands-on. You get sort of direct attention and direct access. Hence
okay,
the reasoning for this approach.
okay. So, question from Rafilu Mashile: does digital design include software development, or is it strictly UI design?
Yeah, it could include software development. I think one of the teams we had entered, someone was a soft front end developer, one person was an animator, and the other person was a typical UI UX designer. So,
Okay,
you can partner up with the right people and get a really good balance as well.
Mm.
okay. Cool, cool, awesome. I see another one, and then I'm gonna pause a bit, and then you guys can keep asking your questions. How many people per team? I'm also looking for a team.
Yeah, so then just to clear that up as well, as we said, for the graduates, you have 2 to 5 people, minimum two, maximum five. Professionals, it's a minimum two, maximum three. So the professionals, that is why we are shortlisting 10 teams for the professionals because the numbers are a
Okay,
lot lower. And the graduates, the numbers are higher, hence why we're shortlisting only 5 teams.
okay, okay, cool. I see from James. I think you've covered that question already. It's an in-person event, and someone. How do you submit the forms as a graduate and professionals?
Unfortunately, you have to submit it manually. So if you go onto the Absa website,
Yeah, yeah,
you see there's an option to enter as a graduate or professional, and then when you press "I'm a graduate," it says "Download competition" on the top call to action. And then if you click on the professional, it also has on the very top "Download competition pack." So that competition pack is what you need to fill out. For the graduates, you have to choose basically a
yeah.
challenge. If you go to the graduate website,
Yep.
it
Sorry, Justin. Yeah. Can I ask you just? I want you to share. You can go to your website. You can share it just to show the people the steps, right? As I said, we informal, we flow, and a lot of us are visual people. And if you can just share your screen, and then you can just walk us through the journey.
Justin, I've got it open if you need me to share.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
anyone. I mean, could be you, Khalib.
Yeah, you can share, Caleb. It's cool. I think it's better than my messy tabs. So
Yeah, actually, you know what? I do close a lot of tabs, and I was like, damn, I've got too many things. I had like Pinterest, and then I had like flipping like I don't know 10 tabs from YouTube, and then I was like, oh damn, let me just close a few.
design,
Um,
design inspiration.
All of the tabs.
okay, So cool. I've got it up.
Okay. Cool. So if you land on the page, you see download competition pack is immediately there. This is for the graduate website.
Okay.
So if you download that competition pack, you'll see it has the lead team member should fill out this form. Not everyone has to fill it
Yeah.
out. You would be the lead team member to basically fill out this application form, your name, your team, your position, and then your challenge chosen. So we have some interesting challenges as well you can choose from. You can see you tick what challenge you choose there. Banking perception for Gen Alpha, that's basically not even Gen Z, that's what the generation after Gen Z.
Yeah.
Product application, multi-product onboarding. So how is like banking going to become an e-commerce website? You know, if it's like going to the take a lot of financial industries. And then omni-channel experience. We know we're on app, we're on the website, we're on even voice. How does banking look in VR, in voice or whatever? So
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'm overstretching, but yeah, those are sort of the
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. So
And
actually, I want us to, yeah. So Justin, I do want us to double click on those challenges, right? I want us to come back to that, and yeah, just to talk a bit more, right? Because some people might not understand what it means to design an omnichannel experience, right?
yes,
I think it's worth just double clicking, but we can come back to that. And I just wanna just give me a moment. And okay, I see a lot of people are asking questions. Some questions they've been answered. Temas again.
and
Uh,
okay, I'll summarize then quickly how to submit the form. Once a team
okay.
lead fills it in with all the team members, then if you scroll down, you'll see after this you'll sign, you'll put in your full names. And the next one is just an info sheet with the challenges, but you can also view this on the website. Then you'll go further down. It has the rubric as well. So this tells you details on a summarized version how to enter. If you're also unsure on the competition pack, we can go past this.
Yeah.
So basically, form a team, choose a challenge, record a video submission. So the video should only be about maximum of 5 minutes long, showing each team member and showing the challenge that you have chosen to solve. So you shouldn't spend too much time on your team members, just a quick intro and then speaking about the challenge
Yeah.
you chose and how you went about solving it. Submit the team documents and then submit the actual video submission with a link, hopefully like a Google Drive or Dropbox links to the forms and to the presentation. And maybe you have Figma files as well. So it's all in one repository that we can access. And then we'll notify those top 5 teams by 30th October. And then after that comes the mentor sessions within the remainder of that time before the 4th of November, as well as refining your presentation, refining your submission. And yeah, then it's the final announcements on the 4th of November. Cool. And then at the end of this form, there's T's and C's, and you just sign a form to say, I've read and I've gone
Yeah.
through the T's and C's, and the rubric as well is over there. So we're very strict about how we judge, and the rubric outlines what you need to do in order to get those points as well. So
Nice.
if right, it's over there. So that's your scoring criteria, and if you're a graduate, you'll just go through those 9 sort of points there, and yeah, that's we literally telling you here's the scoring criteria we use. This is what you need to align to.
Okay. I'm seeing a question from Obakeng Pedinyane. My team and I submitted before the first deadline, 16th of October. Should we resubmit?
No, you don't have to resubmit, but if you want to resubmit your idea and refine it, I think you have that advantage. So we did allow someone to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, make the most of the time. Like if you think you probably pushed to get that submission out, and maybe you had ideas after that and how you can improve it. I think now is
Yeah.
a good opportunity for that.
Yeah. So another one from Dogozo. He's saying, on the forms, there is not enough space for other people's details like the IDs, names, email address, etc. I am struggling to add everyone details on the form.
I think actually it's one form per person, but the team lead submits everyone's form. So in terms of the submission form itself,
Yeah.
you have two or three people. The one person fills this out, the second person, the Caleb. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's cool. Yeah. So guys, please, keep your questions coming, and yeah. So I know, yeah, Sharon, she's one of the young designers I've met. She's from Kenya, and yeah, she's entered one of our live design challenges, and she's a promising designer. And
Awesome.
I see, like, yeah, she's a bit sad that this is only for South Africans. Yeah. So look, I do hope that Absa, since you guys all over Africa, right, that will open up this competition at some point, hopefully next year. I know that you did position the reason why you guys are doing this, but I think you know there's definitely an appetite. There are people who are hungry, to participate, and I think you guys will get a lot of benefits, just having like different ideas and different perspectives, from the different countries. Yeah, and I mean, look, we've done this, a few times, and there are some challenges, but it gets a bit easier, when you're dealing with people who are more comfortable, with the digital space. And I understand, especially for graduates. But actually, let me not say that, because I've seen a lot of these graduates, they are very tech savvy. Yeah.
Sure.
So, anyways, yeah, I see someone is looking forward, to the competition, which is great. And yeah, so guys, for those who can't enter, please, don't feel disappointed. And I think if you are interested, even if you're not from South Africa, please let us all let Absa know that we are hungry for this, so that they know, right? If you're not from South Africa, just put up your hand so that the guys can see, the amount of interest beyond South Africa. Okay, cool. Um, Caleb and Justin, I'm gonna shut up a bit, and then you guys can continue. Please keep your questions coming.
Yeah, and on the website, you'll see for graduates, you send in your form to design admin at absa.africa. So it would be, I think, yeah, there's it right there. Send us your team's entry video, design admin at absa.africa. And then tell me more. There's also the link to our LinkedIn page as well. So on the website, you'll have all of that. Please ignore the dates. We currently unable to change it immediately. It's just end of the year code freeze and everything. So we're in the process of updating the website. So, but the dates we will. I think after this, we'll definitely
Yeah,
share another post with the dates and just sort of let you guys know that the website is not updated as yet.
sure,
But
sure.
yeah, but you guys are still more than welcome to enter. We're using LinkedIn to communicate to our audience. So if you're on that Absa LinkedIn group, that'll be sort of our main form of communication. You can ask questions, you can ask for team members and so forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So before you talk about the details of the challenges, I want you guys just to talk about, why should I care as a designer? Why should I enter this? Besides seeing that big number, like, hey, we can win X amount of money, right? What's in it for me as a designer? Beyond the prizes.
I think as the value proposition for someone entering this is, it's, as I said, it's quite small and intimate at the
Yeah,
moment. I think if you had to enter another competition, it's just about sort of churning the numbers and getting through and winning the prize, whereas it's extremely hands-on. takes a lot of energy from us within the APSA space, and we actually give you that hands-on. We actually coaching a lot of the grads through the challenges,
Yeah.
so you get to actually experience what our senior leadership is, and you get to actually see what that sort of challenges, how it pushes you as well. I think as from a personal point of view, so that's strongly why I believe it's really a good challenge for any graduate to enter. It's usually you wouldn't have that sort of
Yeah.
hands-on approach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. To echo what Justin's saying, it's not just it's not just you submitting your project. If you make it through, you're gonna get to experience what it's like working for Absa. And I think especially for graduates, that's super important experience going forward. Thinking about, do I want to go corporate? Do I want to go agency? This will give you that opportunity to know.
Yeah. So yeah, that hands-on experience, I think, is a real value proposition. Hello.
To be losing.
Yeah, I think the screen. But I see questions coming through.
Um, it's our podcast now.
Does APSA consider the top five graduates for other opportunities might have? Yeah, we have on the website there is the graduate program. However, I believe it's closed right now. But I think you definitely have a lot of opportunities entering this. You definitely get noticed quite a lot. So there are still opportunities in terms of entering there and in terms of networking as well and seeing where the APSA team is. And you want to take a question here, Caleb?
Well, I think it's asked like Tokoza's question to me sounds like he wants to know if like we would employ any of the top five.
Um, Not, I can't guarantee any of that, but I think it definitely helps with in terms of getting noticed and actually making a mark. We can't guarantee employment from obviously winning the challenge itself, but yeah, part of this is also us seeing what talent is out there and having sort of view of the talent. And there's always next year's graduate program. So if you apply having said that I won the graduate hackathon, that definitely has a good standing to your name as well because we've seen what you've done in the graduate hackathon.
Mm,
Yeah.
correct. So yeah, Tokoza, we just finished taking in the graduates for next year, but I agree with Justin. If you come in saying that you took part in the hackathon and you were in the top five team, it would definitely add to like your CV. Yeah.
Okay. Um, how long is the grad? I think the
So
grad,
yeah,
yeah, it's 1 year.
it's just like a normal internship type of vibe.
Okay. I guess do you want to speak through some of the challenges quickly?
Yeah, maybe we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Caleb,
so
maybe go for the first one.
okay, cool. So the first one is banking perception for Gen Alpha. And just for context, banking is perceived as difficult to understand and generally doesn't appeal to younger generation. You think about like I didn't think about banking when I was growing up. It was like the last thing on my mind. But we need to think about the way the next generation will access and perceive our products, and how it will differ vastly from the way the current generation does. So the challenge for this one is that you need to make the Absa student credit card and Absa Transact debit account appeal to the next generation, which is named Generation Alpha. So anyone who's born from 2010 onwards, on the Absa website. So you need to focus on product education, signing up for the product, and what it looks like after you've got the product as a customer. Is there anything you want to add there, Justin?
No, it's cool. I think you can run us through the challenges.
Cool. The next one is product education. So in this one, something that we know is that not all customers are financially savvy. I start to think about like my grandparents, maybe someone who doesn't always have access to tech. So we need to research how our products can work for those types of customers. So the challenge for this one is provide customers with a way to get real-time finance advice, like 24/7, through creating an omni-channel help tool. Now, for those of you who don't know what an omni-channel experience is like, if you think about like Spotify or YouTube, if you're watching it on your phone and it picks up that you're watching it on your TV as well, it will ask you, do you want to do this on your TV? For example, that's an omni-channel experience. So how can we create something like that that will assist customers with queries across Absa banking app, our online banking and Absa website space? We need to make sure that the advice is actionable and easy for users to understand, and that the content, the SEO is optimized for engines like Google. Anything
Yeah.
to add?
Just a quick question. Can you guys hear me?
You're
Yep.
back. We were taking over your podcast.
Yeah. No. That's cool, guys. Yeah, I'm actually happy that you're flowing like that. Yeah, I think I've been hit by load shedding. Yeah, but I'm back online. Quick question from Sharon. For one to qualify for the program, do they have to have experience in, let's say, in design or development?
No,
Yeah, you can go.
now I don't want to say you have to have experience and then it's like, oh, now I can't enter. We're not expecting like the best design to come out of it. It's more about the thinking and the processes that you went through to come up with your solution. I think I just
Yeah.
Yeah, I echo the same thing. It's last year. I mean, we haven't had someone who was working in like the Pick and Pay retail as a student, and she was studying computer science, and she managed to get into the top five just because of her thinking and her enthusiasm and her team. She really pushed them far. So I agree with Caleb.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Cool. Please, yeah. So, guys, keep your questions coming. Yeah, you can continue. I'm not sure
we covered
how far are
the
you
first
guys.
question. I don't think we
Okay.
covered the one that says, do these challenge also apply to the professional track?
Um,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the challenges for the professional, we sort of giving it to you on the day. To enter the professional one is actually quite easy. It requires almost just not a lot of effort. I think the most effort for the professionals is teaming up. So a professional is a 1 day in-person event. All you have to do is submit your CV and portfolio. If you don't have a portfolio, it's fine. Just submit your CV with at least a minimum of one other person. So a minimum of two people per team, maximum three. And then from there, we shortlist according to your CV and portfolio. And then you get an invitation to participate by, I would say, the 31st of October. We'll notify the top 10 teams. And then 4th November, you participate and you get your challenges on the day. So that is like a proper, how Google does a 1 day hackathon. You come there in the problem, you got the challenge. We start at 9 a.m., we finish 5 p.m., and basically
Yeah.
the rest of the day is drinks, networking, and cocktails and food.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys provide any snacks and drinks in between?
We have to. It's
Yeah.
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 Okay, nice. Yeah. So, guys, you can go to Absa, have an awesome day. There are many reasons, and I'm sure the food will be as good as entering the hackathon.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately,
someone
the
else.
graduate is
Mhm.
not in person. The graduate one is announced via Teams online. We just didn't have capacity this year to cater for two events in person. So the professional one
Okay.
is in person, but the graduate one is not in person.
Okay. So anyone who's entering the graduate one can be in Cape Town, KZN, etc. They can just enter and then join this online.
Yeah, that's the advantage with the graduate one. You can be anywhere in the country to enter, but you have to be South African.
Okay, and then for the professional, you need to be based in Johannesburg
Correct.
so that you can come on the day. Okay,
Yes.
cool, awesome. Yeah, Marcus says that you can continue to explain the challenges.
All right, cool. So the third one that you can choose from is called multi-product onboarding. So if you remember in the previous one, I explained about multi-products. So customers can only apply for one Absa product at a time currently with no option to select multiple products. So if you think about it in the sense of maybe you've joined a platform and now every time you want something new from the platform you have to sign up again, but there could be a way
Yeah,
that it's easier, so your challenge here is you need to create a way for our users to apply for multiple products at once on the Absa website, like an e-commerce store. You also need to consider how we could cross-sell our complementary products such as insurance and other credit options. Make sure that your solution is mobile friendly. So, for example, let's say you have applied for a credit card at your bank, and now you
yeah,
want to get a car loan, for example. So, essentially, the car loan journey should be easier, right? Because you've already done everything for your credit card. And so that's what we're looking for in the third challenge. It's like, how would you do that?
okay, cool, guys. Yeah, look, if you do have questions, please, just ask. And yeah, I know some people they've joined a bit late. Yeah, but if you do have a question, just pop it in, and if we've addressed it, we'll let you know, and maybe we can just give you a summary. Um, so I'm seeing, will this be the same challenges for professionals or in-person hackathon, or do these scenarios only apply to grads?
We could use the same challenges, or we could surprise new challenges. But the whole thing is to keep the professional day fresh and
Yeah,
to sort of be in the moment as well. So and it's not, you don't have to worry. We're just taking away the burden of you having to be prepared and having to spend the whole month. It's literally everyone on the same playing field. You're
yeah,
gonna come there, and for the professionals, you'll get handed the challenge, and your strength will be in how do you use design thinking and how do you solve this on the day.
yeah. So let's talk about how can the teams, well, how can the designers set themselves up for success, right? I mean, there are a number of design titles out there, and I mean, I've been in the game for some time, and for some of us, we're exposed to a lot in the design space, and then there are those who specialize. Some they are product designers, some they are UI UX designers, UX researchers, etc., visual designers, and so forth, right? Um, if if designers were to come up with an A team, to be at a good advantage, for these challenges, right? What do you think would be an ideal mix of designers, or actually, let me just say, skill set?
Yeah, I think last year we had people from all different backgrounds. We
Yeah,
had someone that said was working retail in Pick and Pay, but she was studying computer science. And then we also had just two design students. Then we had developers and designers.
yeah,
But I think the best mix is someone who's already studying a sort of digital degree as well,
yeah,
and
yeah,
able to, and they have sort of a diverse skills as well. So we realize someone who has more of like a structural background in design thinking, and someone who also
mm,
has UI skills or the front end skills to sort of present that. So someone who can sell it in presentation, someone who can design it, and someone who can also have the business consideration. I think that's like your perfect 3-person team. So marketing,
Yeah.
sell, and it's like sell, business, and do the actual design.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, man. Yeah, so someone is saying that, I like the approach, that everyone is on the same, playing field. And another comment here from Mukai Mukai Zizwa. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please forgive me. Mukai Zizwa. Is there a possibility of getting employed if you win the hackathon?
Yeah, we spoke about this in terms of just winning and getting employed directly. We can't guarantee any of that, and it's not part of the competition. But
Yeah,
we do have a graduate program, and you get to network with a lot of Absa design directors and senior designers. And our head of design might also be there on the day as well. So having
yeah,
won the competition or participated just adds better credentials to your name as well to enter the graduate Absa program next year or for applying for an Absa job. I mean, we definitely, if you participated and we know what your work is like, it's sort
yeah,
of we've
yeah,
already
yeah,
done the first part of the interview with you.
Mm.
yeah, yeah,
Getting your foot in the door,
yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, sorry, Caleb, to cut short. Yeah, I mean, look, if you guys next year, if you can bring, someone who has gone through this experience, right? Especially the ones who won, and just to share their experience, right? So that people can get a taste of how it's like to enter, the Absa Design Hackathon, and also, for them to share, from their own experiences, how it was, to be involved, and also the opportunities that they were exposed to, right? Yeah. And I see someone is commenting about they are like, a dream team. So if you've got your dream team, I'd love to hear. I see Marcus, service design, UX design, CX, UX, research, business design, etc. Right? Um, cool,
Just
guys. Yeah.
one thing quickly, can I just share the professional one?
Sure, sure, sure,
Um,
sure. Please, yeah. Please
I
do
will
so.
just, this one is very quick. If you land on the, so basically, if you're on the Absa hackathon page, we have a vanity URL, absa.coza/hackathon. You'll see enter as a graduate or professional. If you click on professional, you'll see download competition pack. So in the
Mm-hmm.
competition pack, sorry, the form is just loading quickly. You see we have member 1, your team captain, you'll fill out the name, member 2, and then member 3. And then over here, that's a maximum you're allowed to have is 3, minimum 2. Then you'll have a copy of your ID and then CV and portfolio. So link to portfolio document if online. If you don't have a portfolio, it's fine if you just enter with your CV as well. We understand that not all professional designers have this time to make a portfolio. Then you'll fill in your credentials of year, what you need to know on the day. So on the day, arrival at the venue will be scheduled for 8:30 to 9 o'clock on 4th November. Then we'll do
Yeah.
introductions, rules, guidelines. As you can see, there's enough time here for food and lunch breaks. So you're going to have a lunch break as well. And then there's going to be a cocktail hour when the judging is proceeding over the next 30 minutes, where you'll also get snacks. And then we conclude with the after party and networking and also dinner as well. And then details on how to enter is here. Form a team, submit team documents, notification of top 10 teams. Ignore that date, it will be the 31st of
Yeah.
October. Then final announcement will be on the day at our Sampton venue. And
Okay.
there's
And the after party, where is that?
in Sampton at the venue. It's quite a nice venue that we have there.
Okay.
Yeah. So scoring
Okay, cool.
criteria are similar, and then just T's and C's, and then basically a declaration form. And yeah, you don't have to do much thinking besides that. It's really just easy, quite easy for you. And then we have FAQs on the page itself. and that's it.
Cool, guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, so if you guys have got questions, you can reach out to Justin Naidu and Caleb. If you guys can just drop your profiles, under this event on LinkedIn, and also there's a group that the guys shared. You can go and join that Absa group. You can find other humans who are looking to team up with other humans, and yeah, so if you've got any questions, please, I know we've got about 4 minutes remaining, and yeah, so I don't know if there's anything that you guys want to share in the meantime.
Oh no, I think this was a nice session. At least if you had any questions about the hackathon, you could come through and ask them here.
Yeah.
And I
So
mean,
guys,
just
yeah,
to stress again, it's like we've just started running this. I mean, it's only been like 2 years in the running, and it's quite new. And I think you will not really have the experience elsewhere to meet senior leadership of the design team by just entering the competition.
yeah,
And that's really so you'll be able to see our senior design directors, our head of design at one venue. So it really is a great opportunity. It's quite small scale at now, but it's really high value. It's quite close interactions as well, and we really nurture the people who come in as well. So we're looking forward to it.
sure. Thank you. There's a comment here. I don't know why your name is not being shown. Thank you so much for this session. Really makes us excited to enter. Yeah, so I actually asked, Caleb offline. I was like, hey, bruh, could you please just, dig somewhere, get us some images or video content, just so that people can see, how the event was like last year. And unfortunately, they couldn't share that info with us. But definitely next year, I think we need to. I think you guys now you need to have some member, in the team, just to
Look,
focus on creating that content. Yeah,
I
I mean,
mean,
I'll be happy to share. You know,
remember, this is the first time we're doing it like this.
sorry.
We weren't able to do it like this before. This is the first time, so it's only now that we'll be able to have content.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I mean, look, I'll be happy to share, right? If you guys can share with me any video or images on the day, right? I'm happy to post that via the channel. And yeah, I think it will be great. Actually, I'd love to help you guys to do this for next year. And I think there's a lot of potential in terms of how we can, structure the conversation and how we can create excitement and to get a lot of engagement. Yeah,
we have two of our designers who are photographers and videographers.
nice,
So
nice, nice.
during this 4th of November, if you want a professional LinkedIn picture of yourself, also if it's a hackathon, it might help.
Sure. Yeah, cool. So, guys, on that note, please go for your haircuts, and look your best, and take advantage of those professional photographers. Yeah, is there anything that you guys want to say in closing? And yeah, so I want to say thank you so much, for those who attended. I know it was a very, very short notice, and I know a lot of you will watch the recording later. So this is directly available on LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and I'll try to put a summary on TikTok, and yeah, I've been a bit lazy, and I mainly just share the content on LinkedIn, but the stream gets streamed live via the multiple channels, and yeah, so if you do have questions, please just watch the recording, and if you still have questions, you can drop the you can join the Absa group. I will double check that it's shown, and I'm also I'm happy to follow up with some of the questions and reach out to Caleb and Justin, and yeah. So I'm seeing a comment here. This is a really nice opportunity from Absa. I hope next stage will be inclusive of all countries. Yeah. So look, I will definitely nudge the guys from Absa and see if they can make it happen, or maybe you guys can sponsor, a small, prize, via our channel. We do have a live session happening next week, this coming Friday, next Friday on the 27th. Yeah, so I mean, definitely there is an opportunity, and yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'd love to actually work with you guys at some point. And I mean, I've brought in a few companies. I've brought in NetBank to talk about their design culture. I've brought Rand Merchant Bank, and I've had Nihiland and some few other companies. Yeah, and yeah, looking forward, to actually have this, kind of openness in the industry.
No,
Cool, guys.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys. Oh, sorry, I'm seeing a last one here. Will we get to see the results or the solutions from the teams, especially top five? I think that's an important question to be addressed.
Not at the moment now. The sort of competition entries are private at the moment. So, but between the contestants, you will be able to see your peers' submissions if you are selected as the top 5 or the top 10 professionals.
Okay, and let's say I think the question is about once the guys have submitted and people have won, and the competition is done. Will the public be able to see, what the top five worked on?
We what we did last year was we just announced the winners and they were able to
Okay,
get certificates. But in terms of the work, I think at the moment we keep that confidential, so
okay,
that's
okay,
not
okay.
really shared at the moment.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I see where you're going. Okay, cool. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna stop now. I'm not gonna read any more questions, but if you do have, please, you can still go ahead. And yeah, so it's 5 o'clock already, and I want to ask Justin and Caleb to close for us.
Okay. Thanks so much, man, for having us and everyone who asked questions and participated. We really do appreciate it. Thanks so much for organizing this the last minute. Just same things what Caleb echoed.
Sure. No, cool, guys. Thank you so much. Let me say cheers. And yeah, so just a quick reminder, to those who are still here, we do have a competition. It's a live design challenge. And if you want to know, how that played out, we've done, quite a few. And I just want to share this just as a reminder, to those who want to enter the competition. And yeah, so basically, I will share the problem live on the spot, and I want you guys to come. And all African countries, we are inclusive, and ideally, because we can't handle too many people, but please enter. And if I mean, look, I can even take up to 15 countries, right? But let's see how this goes, right? And I mean, it shouldn't hurt. And again, right, usually I was giving away 1,000 rands. That was like from my own pocket. I will still do that, but I don't often have like extra money in my pocket. So luckily we got our sponsor and Nubiro. It's a company based in Nigeria. So thank you to them, for sponsoring this, and they've also offered to sponsor some of the activities that we'll be doing. We're definitely looking forward, to get more sponsors, more big companies to work with us, and yeah, so they do have some job opportunities which we shared yesterday. If you are a designer, you're looking for job opportunities, please let me know. Yeah, so I'll be working with a lot of like companies that are looking for great designers. Again, I think we're trying to change the game here. Instead of we want to kill the this thing called an interview. We want to date designers. We want to get to know designers informally. So these challenges, they will help us to understand what the designers who are kicking ass in the space. And also, when you enter, you please do share your design portfolio so that we can see how good you are. Should there be an opportunity relevant to your experience, we can hook you up, with the companies that we're working with. So yeah, guys, please come. and I want us to have fun. And we'll record the session. I will share the summary as usual, and then we'll announce the winner in our next knowledge sharing session. We do have some few knowledge sharing sessions set up, and I think we've got some few from Nigeria, Uganda, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, and others that are coming up. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week, Wednesday. And
Cool. Cheers, everybody.
Okay, bye.
just